How's it going, guys? Mick Ambrose from All About Tech, back for another video. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend and the new week well, Tuesday now, but my week officially begins. Today I want to talk about regulation, what it actually means, because people think that regulation is going to end cryptocurrency, which in my opinion, it absolutely won't. If anything, it will help technically legitimize cryptocurrency as an entire space, and it will help move forward to mass adoption. It's something that will take a long time to do. I don't think the entire world will be able to agree on a solution short term, and let's face it, that's exactly what happened at the G20 summit, basically. I've written down some points about regulation that I want to go into. I want to try and cut down how long I'm talking for and stuff. I know a lot of, well, not a lot of people, but there's been a few people that have commented saying to watch at faster speeds or to get to the point and things like that. And I'm trying to take things on board. I mean, obviously, I've only been doing this a couple of weeks, so bear with me on that. I will get better. But anyway, let's jump straight into regulation, how it will benefit cryptocurrencies, and in particular as well Electroneum as one of those cryptocurrencies that is going for mass adoption. But this doesn't just strictly speak for Electroneum. This is the entire space we're talking about now. This is a much broader, we're talking about the entire space, and as an advocate not just for Electroneum but for cryptocurrency as a whole, because there's some really good projects out there, which I will start covering in future videos. But anyway, the first point I want to get into is that governments need to be seen to do something about all of these illegitimate, fraudulent scams, basically. And regulation will help to knuckle down and punish these ICOs and illegitimate cryptocurrencies that are literally things like BitConnect. That's a really good example. And these cryptocurrencies that are just taking people's money, then cutting and running, basically. So by putting in regulation to protect investors, to protect cryptocurrencies as a whole as well, because they need regulation to be protected as well, so people don't just take the piss out of them and take advantage of them. But if there's regulation in place, that means that people that are seen to be doing fraudulent things with cryptocurrency can potentially be fined, lawsuits against them, and even possible jail time as well. If it's big fraud, like big tax evasion and things like that. And not only that, as a cryptocurrency as well, you don't want to be in the news that your cryptocurrency was in the middle of like a big scandal, because that's not good publicity for a particular cryptocurrency. This is just in layman's terms speaking. If any cryptocurrency doesn't have protection, then they could also be at risk. It's not just investors that are at risk without regulation. Good projects are at risk as well without regulation. That's the point about protecting investors and basically protecting everyone. So taxes, I just dabbled a little bit into it about like tax evasion and stuff, but taxes is an important part of it's an important part of many countries. Without taxes, governments wouldn't have as much money to spend on other areas like for example education, healthcare, things like that. The way they allocate how much of their budget goes where, and cryptocurrency is no exception. Just because it's a decentralized network doesn't technically... I mean, I'd love for it to be absolutely tax-free and stuff, but if people are making substantial amounts of money, then governments will and expect it, because they will. I mean, I'd rather not pay taxes on things, but you got to pay income tax. America, you got to pay sales tax on a lot of things. With, say, in the UK, we have VAT, which is put onto like a lot of our, in like most of the products that are sold. But like, say, in the US, I don't know if it's everywhere in the US, but you have to do your own sales tax on the things you buy. Like, say, if you buy a phone, you then got to pay your sales tax yourself. Luckily, in the UK, things it's very automated and it's done for you. But yeah, 2 states so far in the US have actually had bills put through Congress, and those states are Arizona and Georgia. And you can actually pay your taxes with a verified cryptocurrency that they as a state have verified, which is a massive leap for cryptocurrency, because they're realizing value. And if you realize value, then obviously value can potentially go up, demand will increase. Obviously, there's a long way to go, and you've got countries like France are moving more pro to it now. They're trying to bring out more entrepreneurs to get good, decent, non-fraudulent projects to come through. And the same will happen in many countries. It will start to get mass adopted. It'll be slowly. It'll take a number of years to. This will not happen overnight. I mean, this itself is huge. If you look at the market cap at the moment, a few $100 billion, it's absolutely nothing. That's nothing. That's literally a drop in the pond. Well, it's a drop in the ocean, compared to money circulating around the world. And that's why there's only room for improvement, and there's only room for rises in value. It will happen, and it's only a matter of time before it does, because countries are starting to realise the potential benefits of cryptocurrency. The whole, and this brings on to my next point. Regulation doesn't mean that we will no longer have decentralization. Decentralization can happen with a cryptocurrency, whether it's regulated or not. All decentralization for a cryptocurrency means is there's not one single huge data center to hold all the information. It's spread across the network, across all the nodes. So you don't lose decentralization just because of regulation. And that's really important to put out there, because that's one of the main, well, that is blockchain. And regulation doesn't stop blockchain working the way it's supposed to. So, and like I said, regulation only helps to protect investors, and it protects cryptocurrencies, and it helps to crack down on fraudulent cryptocurrencies. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say on that point. Obviously, regulation. Governments will put through regulation that will help benefit them. So governments just outright banning cryptocurrency, that doesn't benefit them. They don't get anything out of that. Obviously, things are moving slowly with it, and they can't make a decision, and that itself is helping to keep the market cap low, and it's helping to keep prices low. But do you really think that governments aren't buying right now? Governments will be buying into this stuff now while it's low. And once they think they're ready and that they have enough, they'll probably start moving things forward, and then you'll see the second boom of well, you'll see the first boom of this year, which will probably only be a month or two away. It could be longer, could be less, but it will come. It's only a matter of time, because that blockchain technology is being accepted, and it is an incredibly innovative technology which can still be improved, but it is a vast improvement on current transaction systems that for international payments still take a week, when you can actually send stuff in instantly. The next point is it will help mass adopt crypto investors. Mass adopt crypto. It will help to mass adopt crypto. And the reason I say that it will help mass adopt crypto is because you've got all these novices that are looking to join in on cryptocurrency once governments say that once regulations in place. If there's absolutely no protection, then if there's no protection for new people to get on board with cryptocurrency, these people won't get on board because they'll think that the risk is too high, which without regulation the risk could possibly be too high. But once regulation is in place to help protect cryptocurrencies and its investors and its exchanges and things like that, then that will help to get people on board with it. So I'm trying to be as quick as I can. What are we on? Nearly 12 minutes. I've only got one main point really left. All of these points in regards to regulation, I mean, everything I've just said is literally why it would help cryptocurrency. I mean, when it happens, there'll be a lot of cryptocurrencies that kind of that kind of disappear, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, yeah, maybe some cryptocurrencies that had good ideas may bow down to the regulations, but we're looking at the long-term future of cryptocurrency here, and for a cryptocurrency like Electroneum, whose main audience is the 99% of the world that aren't into cryptocurrency. It's not that they're not interested in the 1% that are already into cryptocurrency, but they want mass adoption, which is why they will welcome regulation with open arms, because it will help to reassure novices and new people come skeptical of coming into the space that actually their funds are protected and their details are protected, etc. At the moment, because it's unregulated, like there's so many scams going about and stuff, and it needs cracking down on, and regulation will help to do that. And then over a period of time, you'll see the coin market cap rise massively. The whole market cap will rise. So that's all I really have to say on that, to be honest. Regulation will come. It will take ages. It might not take a stupid amount of time, but it might take another year for countries to agree on the best measures. They need to think about every single factor without causing major disruption to anything else. That's how we can integrate cryptocurrency into the main scene without disrupting too much, like the stock markets and stuff, because the stock market does link in with the cryptocurrency market. All these different markets link in because money is moving about, and money from the stock markets, the institutional money, once cryptocurrency has regulation, these massive whales are going to think, oh, okay, well, my funds are pretty protected now. Let's move some money into cryptocurrency. And then institutional money will come into crypto, and then that'll be it. We'll most probably see a $1 trillion market cap at some point. I'm not going to say when, because I don't know. That's not exactly a price prediction either. But considering that cryptocurrency only has room for improvement, and it was close to the trillion in December. So, yeah, that's it. I don't want to keep waffling on. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. We're heading towards 1,000 subs. Let's get there, guys. If you haven't checked out yesterday's video, I highly suggest you check it out because I address some FUD that's been going around. So check that out, get some reassurance. And also, there's an Electroneum, 500 Electroneum I'm giving away this time for hitting 500 subs. So, and it's all thanks to you guys, and I want to give back to you guys. So, check out that video. All you have to do to enter is like that video, comment on it, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that's it. I'll speak to you guys in the next video. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye now.